What's particularly interesting about this Cretaceous-Tertiary boundary and studying it in Italy is that this was a location where an understanding of the cause of this mass extinction was first discovered. In the late 70s and early 80s, Walter Alvarez and his father Luis Alvarez basically identified a signature of impact of an extraterrestrial object. And it was in these very hills, these mountains, that these layers in which the Cretaceous-Tertiary boundary is preserved.
The KT boundary was very interesting to see, mostly because of how just carved out it was and how sampled it had been by every geologist, who I think had the exact same reaction as all of us did, sort of giddy excitement when we showed up and saw the boundary itself, and we all sort of went in there and wanted to take a picture with it. We wanted to get our little knives out, and we wanted to scoop out a little of the clay, and it was exactly like meeting a celebrity.
The geology of this area is really important because it documents a rather extensive part of Earth history in an almost continuous way. You know, the reason in general for having this capstone field trip experience for the juniors and seniors, because I think all geologists would say that the best geologist is the geologist who's seen the most rocks. And the things that we discuss in class are the same things that we're using to try to examine these rocks.
I think what was most impressive about Sandro is his ability to sort of get us to places and lead us to these places and sort of tell a story from the first day to the last day through all these places sort of spread out through Italy.
It's hard to imagine how rocks are deformed and placed. You know, just seeing it in the field is so interesting.
After the breakup of Pangaea, there was an extensive seaway in this region, and the Mediterranean is the final remnant of that Tethyan seaway. And the development of this drying up of the Mediterranean has to do with the natural evolution of that change in the paleogeography.
There was large gypsum crystals, which resulted from the evaporation from the entire Mediterranean, which is so amazing to think that a deep ocean basin completely dried up.
This has really been huge for these students. It's like the example of how empowering going and really doing stuff for yourself is, and you can see it both by how excited they were yesterday and how just bubbly they were about the experience.